Alright. Alright. What is up, guys? Chainsaw Man Part 2. It's coming out in just 20 minutes. How you guys doing? Also, by the way, if the volume of the music is too loud or low, let me know too. Because I'm not too sure. I actually didn't test it out this time. Alright. Chainsaw Man. Listen, guys, I have no clue. Absolutely no clue what's gonna happen. Seriously. I mean, I would hope Nayuta's involved. You know, she's really cool. I liked her one shot. You know, Yogen No Nayuta. That was really cool. But honestly, I have no clue where this is gonna go. Turn music down just a little bit, sure. So, how's this? Or is this too low? Or maybe more. Yeah, because I did adjust my volume of my actual microphone, so it is way lower than normal. I should have done this before the stream. Fair enough. I'll turn it down just a little bit more, like 22.8. There we go. Alright, so if I had to guess, we'll probably be introduced to some really cool characters this chapter. Maybe like some of them have some plot twists, and then they'll die in a couple chapters. Man, Fujimoto, the author, he is brutal. Absolutely brutal. He has no remorse. The thing is, usually, before I do actually do the reaction, so before the chapter comes out, I would discuss the series a bit. So I do that with Jujutsu Kaisen. But I have nothing to say. I mean, there's no previous chapters. There's nothing to actually discuss. Maybe I should have given this more time. Maybe. But yeah, I guess if I just had to talk about Chainsaw Man though. Chainsaw Man in general. Absolutely crazy series. Crazy series. Listen, I've been reading manga and anime since I was a kid. But I have to say, I genuinely, top 3 manga of all time for me. It's up there with Hajime no Ippo and Blade of the Immortal. And One Piece, I'd say the top 4. Since chapter 1 came out, like reading it weekly, Chainsaw Man is something else, man. Something else. Seriously. But, you know, I don't want to wank it too hard. I think someone before, I think it was Real Life, yes, like, before the stream started, while we're waiting, he's like, don't get too hyped, which is fair, you know, it's just the first chapter, it's going to introduce things. Blaziken's like, damn, yeah. Fair enough. Gaon Kingdom, you know, the thing is, I think like many years ago, I read Kingdom in 2 days, which is a bad idea, because eventually I started skimming it, and I just kind of dropped it. Not that it was bad, it was my fault, I was skimming it. And then 2-3 years after that, made the same mistake when I tried to read Kingdom from chapter 1. Yeah, and that was like many years ago. I know Kingdom's elite, I know Kingdom's like top 10 all time, especially what's going on right now, from what I've heard. But maybe I'll just take my time with it. That's what I'll do. But I've just reread it, like, how do I say this? I started reading it so many times. Bruh, yeah, man. That was back when I had to learn the hard way not to skim read. I did that for solo leveling too. And by the time I got to the Hell Train arc, I skimmed it so much, it kind of like ruined it. It's all my fault. I don't do that anymore. Like this is many years ago. In my top 3, fair enough, man. I sailed like crazy. The writing is, from what I read a couple hundred chapters. It was elite, by the way. I mean, this man, the author, I don't know his name, but the mangaka knows what he's talking about with war. Like, he's done his research. Hey, Blaziken, are you gonna, because I know you're Chainsaw Man primarily, like me, right now, but are you gonna review this chapter of Chainsaw Man when it comes out? Or are you just gonna like test the waters, maybe do it once? Or, I'm kind of curious. For me, I'm testing the war, because I have covered No Cap You Don't Miss. That's true, man. He knows about war. But you know, I covered a lot of Chainsaw Man on my channel before I did JJK. But I don't know if this is going to be permanent though. I want to see how, like, if people actually do want this on my channel, or if they just want JJK. So, kind of a test this stream. Yeah, waiting till chapter drop. Fair enough. 15 minutes too. I swear to God, it's like waiting for a chapter to come out with Jujutsu Kaisen or any series, to be honest. Like right now, every minute it feels like an hour. Because it's like the chapters, you know, it's right there. It can come out. I wonder, has it come out illegal? I don't think it has. There's been not a single review or person talking about the chapter, beside like the leaks and stuff. Which, of course, I don't know why you'd want to check out the leaks for that. It'd ruin the chapter for you. But yeah. No, I hear you. I think Chainsaw Man, huge hype, so it should be good, I think. I mean, even regardless of that, I think for like a year, I have been covering Chainsaw Man on my channel. But, because this is when Chainsaw Man was kind of dead, so before the anime was announced and all that. So, I mean, we'll see how this goes. We'll see. If people want it, because there's so much hype, like you say. My god, hype is not even real. We'll see how it goes. I do really, really, really want to do this long term. Like, review this every week. You know, do this little live stream. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, I mean, actually, the thing is, I'm not even 100%. It's coming out in 14 minutes. Yes. So, 6 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. British time, 11 a.m. EST time on the dot. Curse. That's a nice name. Nah, go for it, man. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, I love Chainsaw Man. It's just so good. It's just good. It's too good. It's too good. But, yeah. I mean, one thing about Chainsaw Man is, like, I mean, I'm happy with the videos I've done on it. So I didn't do, like, what ifs. Oh, did you guys read the one shot that came out? Yes. So it was the music one, right? It was something about, like, did you listen to this? Or, like, where the guy proposes on a YouTube video. So Tashimo says that. Super good. Every one shot by Fujimoto is a banger. So Goodbye Eddie, that's great. Then Look Back, my favorite one shot by him. Hey Stefan, what's up? Nice wave, how you doing? But yeah, Look Back is my favorite, and then it's tough because like Yogen No Nayuta is really, really, really good too. But Look Back just hits hard personally because of things in my life. You know, it's such a great one shot. I mean, every one shot by this man is a banger. I've read all of Fujimoto's work. I'm sure this is going to be God tier. I think it would be. I don't want to overhype it, right? The thing is, it's just this man has a track record of like 100% hit rate. He pumps out one shots, like individual stories that are all bangers. So, okay, for this to flop, I mean, my God, I just don't think it just can't. It can't. Fujimoto does not. He's like a great author. Because there are a lot of authors, I always say this, and no disrespect to any like author, mangaka, like any sort of writer, but most of the time when they write a piece of fiction, they kind of have like a lucky hit, you know, something that just connects on all fronts, that's well made in like a lot of aspects. But I feel like Fujimoto, I know he's one of the rare authors who's actually great. He's like proven through multiple different stories he can write bangers. Where are you reading it from? So I don't actually know. In the Japanese, it's gonna come out in Jump Plus, but that would mean Shonen Jump app maybe Manga Plus. So that's the Shueisha website. So I have like all the tabs open, just ready to see where it's gonna come out from. So let's see. Curse says, I hope he continues publishing more one shots with Chainsaw Man Part 2. I hope so. I doubt he'll do it alongside Chainsaw Man Part 2. That might be too much, even for him. I imagine like these one-shots are stuff he puts out in between parts, which is crazy. Chainsaw Man's becoming like JoJo's, right? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 1, Part 2. And I guess like in between each part, he'll put out some one-shots. All bangers so far. But yeah, proven track record. Fujimoto doesn't miss. I don't want to jinx it. Because there's so much hype for Chainsaw Man Part 2. So even if, the thing is, what I know is going to happen, no matter how good this chapter is, there are going to be people who don't like it. Because, there's always those people, like always. When's it coming out? In 10 minutes. Oh, did I say review time? Oh my lord. Whoops. I can't believe it. That's from my last thing. Comes out in 10 minutes. I left that from JJK. My god, I forgot. Whoops. I wonder how Power is going to look in Part 2. If I had to guess, listen, I don't know. Fujimoto's unpredictable, but either worst case he'll come out in Part 3, and she'll come out in Part 3, because I don't know how long it takes for a devil to be reborn. No, we've seen Makima be reborn like that, like a snap of the finger. She's already like a kid. So yeah, Power could show up. I maybe not in the first arc, maybe you'd say that for another arc, but she'll probably show up in part 2 somehow. Let's enjoy the chapter. You're right, Stefan. That's the most important thing, right? Just enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's out. Because, yeah. I mean, Kurt says it's probably going to take a while for Power to appear. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, because Makima, sorry, did I say Maki? From One Punch Man. Makima came back in, like, what, a day or two? I think even the next day she was, like, reborn already and, like, a kid. So Power could come back in the first arc, but I agree with you. I think he'll save it for another arc. That's what I think as well. Kaio's coming out in 10 minutes. Let's go. Yeah. Ripperoni, pepperoni, my man. In case you guys don't know, that is actually my flatmate recently. My recent flat. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Does the demon gender change after death, or does it change power? So we don't actually know. That's the thing. Because Makima was reborn as, a female again. So we don't know. I would assume so. Like, it would be another girl. Maybe it'll be a guy. Who knows? So I think the audio's good, right? So, like, the music isn't too loud, I think. It should be if no one's said anything yet. But yeah, I do think Power would be resurrected as... I mean, if Power was resurrected as a guy, that would be cool. That would be really, really cool. I can't lie. But yeah, like they said, Power would probably be... not the same name, so it'd be the Blood Fiend. But we don't know what their personality would be like. I hope we see Reze again. Yes. So I actually talked about that in my... I made a video, like, analyzing Reze. Like, one thing I hated was how short it was. It was like 4 minutes or something. I wish I made it longer. But... what I said in that video was like Reze is not dead. Yes, she was manipulated by Makima, but we've seen that manipulation can break. So with Angel, how once he realized what was going on, he broke out of that manipulation, and Denji too, he broke out of that manipulation. So, I mean, the thing is, because they're immortal, all of those hybrids are immortal. So Reze is not dead. What's really possible is that after Makima died, Reze was like broken from the spell or curse of Makima, so she has like her memories back. I hope. Maybe she lost her memories, but yeah, I hope she comes back too. Okay, let me not butcher this name. Emmanuel, I got it. Emmanuel says, audio good, thank you, my man. So Stefan says, Power was Fiend, she doesn't have gender, it's just a human vessel. That's true, but I think Fiends do have one, so devils don't. But like, so if she was born as the Blood Devil, then she wouldn't. But if she was like reborn as a fiend, I think that's what's gonna happen. Like the Blood Fiend, she would have a gender. So like Denji is technically a fiend. He's like a hybrid fiend. So he does have, he's a male, of course. Reze is a female. She's a hybrid. Power was, female too. But if she was like to come back as a devil, then she wouldn't have a gender. Is Reze Russian? Yep, 100%. She's Russian. So she's a Russian assassin, which is really cool. I mean, I think she was raised in like an orphanage there. No, so she was an orphan and they did experiments on her. And most of the kids, or like almost all of them, died. Reze was the one who survived. And now she's like their trained assassin. Which is something I always say, when Reze offered to run away with Denji, so I made like a massive analysis on this. I made a whole video, like a what if video. It's a big one. Actually, my favorite video on my channel. What if Reze ran away with Denji? So I actually made a big analysis on that. Reze did want to run away with Denji. Like that was the idea. She wanted to go. But... it's a long thing. But that she actually was planning on escaping from Makima and her own country. She wasn't gonna kill Denji. But then when she saw Denji was both brainwashed and didn't want to go, she's like, yeah, fuck this. There's nothing I can do. Might as well take him back to Russia. So that was the idea. Okay, thanks. No, it's all good. Thanks for sticking around. Tashimo says, I wonder if Denji's power is going to be weaker because the people don't fear him. I think from what we saw is that his hybrid abilities wasn't weaker. So, if anything, it's probably the abilities of his, like, final Chainsaw Man transformation. Because what's crazy is that his hybrid beat the 7-on-1 hybrids. It's like a 6v1, 7-on-1, including Huan Shi. So, clearly his hybrids was at its peak, even when everyone feared him. But I imagine it's the actual transformation. So the big, like super strong Chainsaw Man, the real Chainsaw Man. That is probably what's weaker. If I had to guess, I don't really know. I mean, who knows, maybe chapter 1. Denji's weak. I mean, I don't know, because everyone loves him. Maybe that will be like a thing. He's trying to like get his powers back. I don't know his powers, but his strength back. So I'm not too sure on that. Chapter comes out in 5 minutes too. So let me put that bank. BTW, there's no Russia in Chainsaw Man. No, there is Russia. So Russia have the most like part of the Gun Devil. They have the most of I think they have like 28% or something crazy. Or was it China? There's Russia or China. So no, Russia does exist. It is a full-on thing in Chainsaw Man. So Reize was speaking Russian, so he's a Russian assassin. Kishibe talks about Russia, and Makima says to Aki that Russia, I think it was like the most or second most. I think it was the most. They have the most of the Gun Devil. So definitely Russia are a place though. I think. No, I'm 100%. I'm 100% on that. But yeah, 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. I'm just gonna update the tech stack. This is exciting. Man, it has been years since this. I mean, not years. It's been 2 years, right? Crazy. Devil still fed chain. That's true, Stefan. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Chains. Yeah, you're right. Chainsaw Man is still fed by devils, so he'd still have his strength. It's not Russia. It's USSR. Really? Okay, I swear to God, in the okay, I'll double check this after once the chapter comes out, because chapter's gonna come out soon. I'll double check in the review part after the review if that's true, because I swear she said Russia, but you might be right. I'm not actually 100% sure on that cast, so I'm not too certain. George Lin says Huanshi versus Reize. I think Huanshi wins. She has more experience. She's been alive longer, and from what it seemed like, she was the strongest of all hybrids. She was closest to Makima. She lasted the longest when Denji beat them. Obviously, I think she has like the fastest speed. It's pretty crazy. And she has more respect than the other hybrids from other characters. So it's really, really nuts. So I'm not saying Reize is weak. I just think, like, most people would agree Huanshi's the strongest. Terrence Giovanni, legend. I love that profile picture of Joey. Actually, that's really funny. Yes, she is an immigrant in Japan from Russia. Huanshi, obviously, yeah. So then George Lin says, oh yeah, because it's based on 1980s. So was it? Wait. Oh yeah, it is because of the cars. I actually always forget that. I thought it was a bit early. I thought it was like the 2000s. I guess I was wrong on that. Then Viator says, this is going to be amazing. Nice. I love that JoJo's profile picture too. Everyone here's got good profile pictures. I like this. YouTube profile pictures. It's, what was his name? The kid from part 6 of JoJo's. The Wall. The kid. Don't remember his name, to be honest. The ghost kid. China versus Russia would be the opposite in real life. Yeah. It'd be like China and Russia versus America or something. Hey, which guys, I have no say in that. I am no American or Russian or Chinese, so no bias here. Yeah. How would that? I mean, if World War were to happen, everyone would just kill it. Emporio. That's cool. I was about to, literally for like a split second, I was about to just say all of Part 6 spoilers. Thank God I just realized the anime is only like a quarter done or something. Almost. What fight are you excited for in Part 2? I am excited to see. I guess it's not a fight. I'm excited to see the more primordial devils. That's what I'm excited to see. All right, chapter coming out. All right, chapter is okay. It's time. It's coming out in a minute, guys. 1 minute. All right. So Nayuta versus Denji, of course. I doubt that they're like siblings, so that'd be cool. Blaziken says Part 6 peak. Have you read Part 7? Yes, of course. Part 7 is one of the greatest pieces of manga, like storytelling, I've ever read, like period, of JoJo's. Just Part 7 though alone. It is amazing. Brodus Makima did not die. No, Nayuta is better than Makima. Alright, so the author has a one-shot called Yogen No Nayuta. Legendary one-shot, by the way. Makima's based on that, the current Nayuta. So trust me, Nayuta's cool. Hinimo's best girl, I mean, she, Reize is better. In my opinion. Part 7 is peak fiction, correct. Your favorite devil. Darkness Devil. I don't want to, I know everyone loves him. Favorite for a reason. Alright guys, apologies. I think I need to check. It's out guys. Oh, it's on Shonen Jump if you want to read it. It just says chapter 98. 53 pages. Holy. It's time. Reaction. Boys, girls, everyone here. It's out. Reaction. Holy. Guys, okay, so I see people are saying The Way Is Over, Ratio Devil, my favorite too. Denji versus Blood Devil. Alright guys, Denji versus Yu. It's peak is here. Peak fiction is here. Okay. Page 1, so I'll say what page I'm on. Page 1. I'm reading on the Shonen Jump app. You can see on the website. It's vids. It's free. Kenobi is the final villain. Probably. So, page 1, let's start. Starting today, we'll be keeping a class pet, the Chicken Devil. Go introduce yourself. My name's Bucky. I'm excited to befriend you all. Oh, this is based on that chicken. So there was like a headless chicken in the UK, I think, for like, it was alive for 2 years. It was going around in a circus. This is based on that. Don't know why I'm excited for that. 53 pages, let's go. It's out, let's go. Alright, George Lynn, Curse, you guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. Page 2. Oh, it's a double page spread. Let me fix this. 3 months from now, you kids are going to kill and eat Bucky. What the? Okay, Fujimoto, relax. What? You see, I want you to understand how precious life is. So, chapter 98, Bird and War. Buck, what the cluck? Fujimoto. Yo, I'm reading it right now. Same, man. Fujimoto is, okay, he's on that crack. Good to see. So that's page 2 and 3. Next page, guys. Page 4. Is it really safe to touch a devil? Nobody's afraid of chickens. It must be a weak one. That's just sad. Come on, guys. Come on. Bird and War, lol. Yeah. This is just. Oh, come on. Don't be too harsh, this guy. So, but I don't want to get eaten. If you eat me, I'll die. Oh, it's so pitiful. It's cute. It's sitting on my desk. Next page. So page 5. Die. Who's this? Is this Nayuta? No, this is probably someone else. It doesn't look like Nayuta at all. So, alright. Yikes, was she glaring at us? I mean, if I remember right, her parents got eaten by a devil. Oh, it's kind of sad. So is this a new character, I guess? Okay, high schooler. Oh, she probably knows Denji. Denji's in high school. Page 6. Don't walk side by side, people can't get past you. Then she sees the group of girls talking. Quit hanging out in the bathroom, you're in the way. She says, drop dead to a couple. Okay. So, clearly she is not a fan of life. What a name indeed. Terrence, what a name. Not a fan of life at all. Actually, so, yeah. Page 6. Alright, let's turn the page to page 7. Alright. And she's, wow, that's a beautiful panel. She kind of looks like Eddie from Look Back Eri. Not from Look Back Eri, it's from Goodbye Eri, sorry. She does look like her a lot. You won't make friends eating alone? Class Prez. Okay, class president, page 8. I don't need friends, they're pointless. Whoa, that's so cool. Okay, she's mocking her. I think I'll eat here too. Ah, a chainsawman bun. My man Denji, he's got merchandise. That's what you love to see. The bird is the world? You mean the world from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Alright, we'll see. A chainsawman bun. I'm collecting the stickers. If you have any, gimme. The city's corrupt. Oh wow, that's a beautiful shot of the city too. Okay, so next page, page 9. Most of the buildings are illegally constructed. We have a mayor with a DUI. Oh god. Okay, what is this? A devil called Chainsawman playing Devil Hunter. Oh, she's not a fan of Denji. And now we're keeping that chicken devil as a pet in our own classroom. As far as Bucky, what the? Just hold it in. It'll be dead in 100 days anyway. I wish Chainsawman and Bucky would both hurry up. Wow, she does not like Denji. Come on. What? My boy, Denji, what did he do? I guess she just hates devils in general, right? Alright, next page, page 10. Raise your hand if you can solve this problem. Puck, I don't know. It's not clucking with me. Okay. Alright, good joke. Yeah, it's kind of trash. What is this guy saying? Alright, kill him. Kill the bird. Just end it. Then don't raise your wing. Sheesh. Everyone's laughing. She's not laughing. Oof. She is not. Whoops. Sorry about that. She's not laughing at all. Want some fried chicken, Bucky? Buck, wow. Cannibalism is foul. But you're a devil. So everyone's laughing. Everyone thinks the bird's funny. I like Bucky. Come on. Don't kill Bucky. Like, come on. Well, the new character. So let me go back a bit to see her name. No one said her name so far. So, don't know her name. I'll just call her Quiet Girl. Evil Girl, I don't know. She's probably not evil, I don't know. So next page, page 11. Bucky, why don't you just run away? Buck, I'm so weak. A stray cat could execute me. Oh god. Oh, guys, what is this? Fujimoto. What are these puns? Okay, good one. I'll give you that. Okay, then I'll bring my cat to class next time. Everyone's laughing. She's not laughing. So, and class pres looks at her. The class president. Okay. Okay, so the teacher. Next page. Page 12. Today marks 3 months of having Bucky visit school. I will now ask a student devil. Oh, so 3 months have passed. Okay, cool. Next page in one page. I will now ask a student with a devil hunter aspirations to kill Bucky. Buck, wow. Oh, poor guy. Come on. Come on, man. This is fucked. This is too harsh. Class pres stands up. The whole class talked it out. Oh. The whole class talked it out and we've decided we won't eat Bucky. Okay. So the girl is like, what? We eat living things, we can't deny that, but Bucky isn't a chicken or a devil tez anymore. Bucky is our friend. Oh, that's wholesome. Okay, Bucky's gonna die now. I promise you this. I'm promising you this. Bucky is gonna die. Somehow. There's wholesomeness in this Fujimoto stories. Come on. Okay. Next page. Page 14. That's just what I wanted to hear. So the student is the one who's quiet and a devil hater. She's upset. Excuse me? Okay, Bucky is hereby pardoned and will continue to live as a member of the class. So Bucky is happy. Okay, quick theory. Alright, I'm probably going to be wrong, but you never know. I think Bucky is going to either end up, one of the two. Bucky is going to end up dying somehow, or Bucky's going to end up killing them all. Like, people are going to fear chickens, there's going to be some chicken's disease or something, and then Bucky's going to be strong and kill them. And then Denji's going to save them. Okay, whoa, that's a good one. I think that's right. Who knows, I'm probably so off. Oh god. Alright, but that's what I think so far. Bucky's gonna become stronger, Denji's gonna save them, because Denji's a student here. And she'll find out, the quiet girl, will find out that Denji is a chainsaw man. That seems reasonable enough, right? I think. Alright, so let us continue reading. So he'll live, Buck, he's happy, woohoo. Next page, so page 15. Or maybe is she gonna kill the bird? Oh, that'd be kind of evil. As your teacher, I didn't want you to take life lightly, not even the devil's. I'm so proud of you kids for learning this lesson. Forget maths for today. Let's all go outside and play some soccer. And the Bucky goes with them. That's nice. So next page, page 16. They're all playing. The bird is playing there. The teacher goes to the quiet girl. Aren't you going to join in? No. High school's more fun of friends, you know. Not incorrect, that's true. You know, I've been to, like, random fact about me, I've been to like 6-7 high schools. All of them were really fun beside one I didn't, like, I was there for like a year, so I didn't talk to anyone. That was not fun. All the other high schools where I was friends with everyone, that was fun. So yeah, anyone watching, go talk to people, trust me. Little tangent aside, that was incredible. Are you ready? Alright, no spoilers, Marcy, no spoilers please. I'm only on chapter 16. I mean page 16, not chapter. So the teacher says, aren't you going to join in? She says, no. Your high school's more fun of friends. She says, I'm here to study, not make friends. So class pres says, hey. Page 17, come play soccer with us. Oh, the chicken jumps on her. ASA, MITAKA, come out of your shell and play with us, soccer with me. Huh, okay, I wonder where this is going to go. Page 18, my name. Oh, that's her name. ASA MITAKA. Okay, ASA is her name. Or MITAKA, whichever one you want to say. So Pada says, where can I read Chainsaw Man in part 1? So search Shonen Jump Viz on Google, and you can read it there. It's out there for free. Terrence Giovanni says, bore this much whore already? This much gore. Oh, wait, spoilers, man, relax. I'm on page 18. I am not too sure. Gore. Okay, good to know that this chapter is going to get intense. Like I said, chicken's probably going to kill them all, then who's going to save them? That's my theory. So she says my name, but only the class president and the teacher remember my name. Oh. She's happy, the girl is happy. She's like, I was jealous of them. Wait. She trips. But she tripped on the... No. She tripped on the bird. She tripped on the bird. Please don't tell me Bucky is dead. No. My theory of Bucky is gonna kill them all. No. Okay, so she gets up, everyone's shocked. Page 22. What? Bucky, come on, we can't even get through a chapter without death. Come on, Bucky is dead? Are you kidding me? Alright, Bucky's gonna resurrect and kill them all. Listen, I want this theory to be true, and Denji saves them. That's what I think is gonna happen. ASA MITAKA is the name. Let's go. Is it here already? Yeah, it's here on Viz Shonen Jump. Next page. Oh god, I don't even want to read. I'm like kind of cringing because I feel so bad. Like good cringe. Everyone's in shock. Okay, next page again, 24. There's just reactions. Nothing I can say here. Everyone's crying and everyone's looking at her. To page 25. Oh, she throws up. Okay, classic. Fujimoto. Hypothetically, if one person in class had to jump off a roof and that person was to be chosen in a vote, I think they'd all, next page 26, I think they'd all vote for me. I'd vote for me too. Oh no, ASA MITAKA. Poor girl. What in the name of God did I just read? What? Denji isn't even hit. This is brutal. I mean, I was expecting this, but this is depressing, man. Fujimoto, come on. Next page, page 27. Flashback. Okay, so Bucky's grave. She goes back into class, next page, 28. And then, she's just embarrassed. I feel so bad for her. She's never gonna live this down. I wanna die. So, is it available in manga Shueisha? Probably. What I'm reading on right now is Shonen Jump. So, Viz Shonen Jump, not Shueisha's. It should be available there. Alright, next page, hope that helps. Page 29. The door is ringing. What chapter, bro? Just finished? I'm only on page 29, man. I'm taking my time. I wanna enjoy this. The door is ringing. And obviously we know Fujimoto's work in Look Back, in Chainsawman, in I think Fire Punch as well. Don't open the door, ever. It's a Pandora's box. Nothing good ever comes out of that, ever. Okay, next page, page 30. Okay, she doesn't open the door. She actually left it. Oh no, she did open the door. Okay, so that's what we're reading. I imagine something horrific's gonna happen because she opened that door. That's always the idea of every Fujimoto story. Open the door and God knows what's gonna happen. It was the class president's idea to visit Bucky's grave. I'm sure Bucky will forgive us up in heaven. Oh, they don't know. Devils go to hell and then they're reborn here again. Or they can be reborn in both worlds. Bucky's coming back, bro. Bucky's coming back for your asses. She's gonna come back for ASA and kill her. Theory. And then Denji's gonna save her. I'm saying that theory I said in the beginning is gonna be correct. I thought it was in Makima's backstory. No, this is a new character. So, as far as we're concerned. So, next page. What's MITAKA? What's wrong? Huh? It's just the crossing signal is red. It's night. There aren't any cars. No one's around. It's no big deal. Oh, she doesn't want to cross the road. Because, I imagine I turned the next page a little dead because the light's red. But you're right. Sorry about that. Safety first. We should always obey traffic signals. Teacher's got the right point. Fair enough. You always do this. You're always such a goody two-shoes. Dear God. Okay, the president's about to go on there. Classic rant. Oh God, this is not going to end up well. MITAKA, did you know that Mr. Tanaka apologized for Bucky's death to the whole class on your behalf? What the fuck? Wait, next page, page 33. What am I looking at? Did you know that Mr. Tanaka was the one who told me to befriend you? Did you know that Mr. Tanaka likes you even though he's having... Excuse me, what am I reading? He's having sex with me. What is this? Seriously. Okay, Fujimoto, no holding back at all. Okay, so what the actual shit is going on? Prez you, next page. Dear God. Page 34, no holding back here. The, disgusting creatures art style. I made a contract with the Justice Devil to find out how to reach my happy ending with Mr. Tanaka. Okay, so she's fucked. She's crazy. Sorry if I'm swearing too much. Hey, listen, if you're reading Chainsaw Man, you can't have an issue with swearing. Come on, guys, come on. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't. What is going on? She made a contract with the Justice Devil. Fair enough. Page 35. I just need you to die. I held it in. I can't take it anymore. Nothing. I work twice because of your life. You know what? The Justice Devil said to me. Okay, so she's crazy. I'm sad that this will never get adapted. No, it will. So if Chainsaw Man is getting adapted, then part 2 will hopefully be adapted. Next page 36. Tripper, she'll fall and crush Bucky. No, what? Wait. So the President and Justice Devil killed the bird. They killed Bucky. You motherfuckers. What? Okay, Asa's redeemed. I mean, it was an accident to begin with, but this is what Bucky, man. Alright, do I need breed? Wow, that's my man Fujimoto. Terrence says, I actually don't care that much about the manga. I love the manga, but teach their own, right? Alright, this is cruel. Okay, so she's shocked. Haha, I laughed my head off, and you and Bucky told me how precious life is. Next page 37. She's about to be killed. 0.1 seconds before my impending death, I felt oddly relieved. Fair enough, because it wasn't her fault. Page 38. So is she going to be saved by Denji? And nope, and she's dead. Okay, wow. Never mind, I thought Denji was going to swoop in. What the hell? What am I... Guys, what am I reading? What is this? Oh, I wasn't... It's great, by the way. Oh, I wasn't responsible for Bucky's death after all. The class president was jealous of me too, because she was jealous of her. Then it must be like that for everyone. Everyone's jealous of somebody. Oh. If I had known I could have had a better life. Maybe I could have had friends or even a boyfriend. Oh, she's dead. Next page. I mean, we spent too much time with Asa. Mitaka, she might come back. She will. She has to, somehow. Maybe she'll fuse with a devil, just like how Denji fused with Poicha. So the chainsaw. There's no other way. I mean, he's not going to kill her, right? So I just want a good manga adaptation. Oh, fair enough. But if it's too much cool. Tashima says, very brutal, the Chainsaw Man, I know, right? Alright, so next page 39. I wish I tried living just a little bit more selfishly. She's kind of like Denji when Denji died, isn't it? Bro, what the hell is this? Terrence, if that's what you're saying, is this like your first time reading Chainsaw Man or a work by Fujimoto? So someone, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Her name is Asa Mitaka. So she sees a devil in the stoplight, and she has the same wish that Denji had when he fused with Poicha. Next page, page 40. If you want to live, your body will be mine. Who? Mitaka? Didn't I just kill you? Oh, Mitaka stood up. Tanaka's spinal cord sword. Okay, what the hell? She's making a sword out of his spinal cord. She rips his head off the teacher. Okay, what? He kind of he deserved it. This guy's a pedophile. He's sleeping with his teachers. This guy deserved to die, if anyone. Wait, what is this badass design? She has like scars across her face. Oh, because it healed. She keeps the scars, I guess, because the thing just sliced her face. What the hell are you? What the hell am I? My name is War Devil. Die for my warm-up kill. Holy shit. War Devil. No, you die? Damn, wait, next page, so page 46. She cuts the arm off. A fine hand, I'll take that. Oh, she's kind of like possession, I guess, of what's going on. Maybe she's possessed by War Devil. It's kind of like an owl. Interesting. Next page, page 37, hand grenade. Oh, she can, I see. So she formed a sword out of his spinal cord, and she's forming a grenade out of the intestines. War Devil, the ability is it can form weapons, any sort of weapon, out of any sort of anything, I guess. That's really cool. Holy shit, that's unique. I've never seen that. Because it's made like a grenade out of intestines, a sword out of a spinal cord. Give it back. She cuts, damn, she cuts right through. Mr. Tanaka. Okay, she made them kiss, happy ending, okay. Explosion? An explosion. Next page, double page spread. Just you wait, Chainsaw Man. I'll make you vomit nuclear weapons back up. Wait, this guy know what... She knows what nuclear weapons are. Oh, I see the point. So Chainsaw Man ate nuclear weapons. Everyone forgot. The War Devil seems to keep its memory, like how Makima did. And it wants to make nuclear weapons real again. So, okay, when's the next chapter? 19th of July. Okay, it's the 19th of July. Are you sure? Let me check as well. I'll take your word on that. Oh, it should be 19th. It's a week from now. That is the chapter. What an introduction. What an introduction. Oh my goodness. I'm saying ho, I'm not saying oh. Ho, my god. Because it's that good. It's double good. Jeez, I need some time to digest that. What did I just read? Okay, that was amazing. That was like, Fujimoto does not miss. Because for a setup, first of all, I did wish we'd gone to seeing Nayuta and Denji, but this is not bad at all. What an introduction for the War Devil hybrid. So let me change this to review time. Holy. So I'll give my rating at the end. Chat rating soon. So, because I don't know, I'll need to digest this all. Alright, War Devil. Damn, I'm getting hyped. Same Stefan. Real life is saying damn. Alright, you guys, you know this is crazy. Alright, so let's okay, reading the chapter. 53 pages, very good like length, obviously. Well, we'd love the longer chapters. It's probably going to be a one-time thing because it's the first chapter. Pacing of this chapter, for a Fujimoto chapter, I guess because it's got 50 pages, it's paced perfectly. So usually he does fast pacing, which, by the way, I think is amazing. I love that anyway. So it's not like a bad thing. But compared to his normal chapters of Chainsaw Man, because that's what I'm comparing it to, fantastic pacing. Because it spends a whole 50-page chapter just to introduce one character. That's really, really good. Seriously. So well-paced. Very, very well-paced. I don't think anyone should have an issue with that. Oh, it's going to be weekly nice? I think so. I mean, that's what they're saying in the chat. Terrence is saying. I'm not too sure. So this new character, ASA MITAKA, she's cool. Very cool. So hating devils it's kind of nice because she did like end up liking devils at the end. Not all devils, but Bucky. A lot of very good plot twist. This did not go the way I was thinking, so I thought the chicken would be reborn and kill them all, and Denji would save them. Didn't go that way at all. I really, really, really like that didn't happen. Such a good chapter, says Singer. Kuss says that, yeah, Singer says that. I completely agree. Great. Stefan says, is it weekly or monthly? I have no clue. Seriously, no clue. Hopefully weekly. If it's Fujimoto, probably weekly or bi-weekly. But anyway, back to the review. The thing is that what I was really glad about, was about to say, is that I'm glad Denji didn't save them. That's what I thought was going to happen. I'm really glad that this character, granted she did get help from a devil, but she saved herself. Because it's not like this damsel in distress or the princess needs saving kind of thing, where Denji is the hero. I really, really like this, how she saved herself. With the help of a devil, but she did the work. So, Singer says, great chapter, agree. Paint says, brutal how she killed her teacher. No. Okay, well, brutal, you're totally right on that. Teacher deserved it. That guy is a pedophile, sleeping with his students. And, that's fucked, man. That's so fucked. He deserved that. Yeah, he deserved to die. Asa Mitaka is going to be a great antagonist for sure. Oh, definitely. She's going to be great. And you know what I just realized? So, page 50 and 51, so the double page spread, she has the same pose of the explosion in Goodbye Eri. At the end of that one shot by Fujimoto. Exact same like pose where she walks out and there's an explosion. And even the character looks like Goodbye Eri. Looks like the girl. The actual Eri girl. Kind of. It's kind of... maybe it's kind of foreshadowing. Not foreshadowing, but you know, taking inspiration from his own work. Real Life says, damn, great opening, that's for damn sure. So, pacing, fantastic. Asa Mitaka, great character. Seriously, great character. But glad she saved herself. She had a lot of development. So she went from hating devils, being a loner, and wanting to die, actually even, to, you know, liking Bucky. Obviously, she went through a bit of trauma, you know, everyone hating her. And then at the last moment of her life, she realized, like, I lived my life wrong. You know? Oh, Moy! Hi, I just finished the chapter. Moy, how are you doing? Great to see you, Moy. Sorry, I just broke this review. How you doing, Moy? But yeah, anyway, it's really great development in one chapter. So she goes from being a loner, right, to later on, you know, she was socializing with everyone. She hated devils. She started to like devils. She was accepting of Bucky. She then, you know, obviously not to her own fault, you know, killed Bucky. And I guess I'll say that the class president did that. It wasn't her. But that happens. She wants to die, like she's suicidal. She has already had depressing thoughts. But then later on, as she dies, she has like a split moment realization where, you know, so let me read this quote for quote. Before my impending death, so 0.1 seconds before my impending death, I felt oddly relieved. I wasn't responsible for Bucky's death at all. The class president wasn't jealous of me too. It must be like that for everyone. Everyone's jealous of somebody. If I had known I could have had a better life, maybe I could have been friends or even had a boyfriend. So at the last moment, I'll read all the comments soon as well. I'm seeing. I just really want to quickly finish this point. She has a realization that, I do want to live. I do want to live my life. And she has like this flashpoint moment. It really is a flashpoint moment of, really developing a character in that moment, which, dying does that to you. So she's very, very well developed. That's for sure, about ASA Mitaka. So let me quickly read these. So Singa says, Mitaka, yep, she's going to be a good antagonist for sure. Moy says, I instantly came to your stream. Thanks, Moy. Always a pleasure to see you. You're an absolute legend, Moy. So Stefan says, I'm sad for Bucky, Chicken Devil. I'm sad too, man. Oh, Bucky, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Tanaka died for nothing. No, he deserved to die. He deserved to die. He was a pedophile. He was sleeping with his students. The teacher's Tanaka. He needed to die. I'm glad he died. Fuck that guy. He was the worst of them all. Singa says, have you seen the new illustration? No, I haven't. New illustration, really? I'll check that out. I'll check that out once I find it somewhere. Okay, but so I explained pacing. Okay, so touching on one other thing. I wonder is Denji going to be friends with her? It's going to go one or two ways. Either Denji kills her or they'll fight. She'll realize Denji isn't a bad person and they'll be friends. I hope it's the latter. Asa Mikata seems really cool. F Tanaka, yeah, fuck that guy. Anyway, so I talked about pacing. I talked about Asa Mitaka. So let's talk about world building. This does quite a lot. So obviously reviewing the series, that's what's going on right now. This chapter does a lot for the world building of the series, like a lot. So obviously it expands on the general public. It also expands on what schools are like. So, they do have devils in classes, the weaker ones. We get to see more of the world too, what it looks like. We kind of get to see what the general thing is like, what people are generally like. So what the education is like. So they don't know that devils go to hell. It's something they don't know, I guess. That's kind of like top secret information. And I guess this is really great world building for schools in particular because Denji's a student now, right? So we got an insight on what schools are like in the chainsawman world, what the education is like, what students think. So it's not like every student hates, devils, like Miss Asa Mitaka. There are devils cases where they do like devils, like certain ones, the nice ones. So they're accepting of them. So the teacher is one example. The whole class is another example. So it's not like black and white, which I guess is why everyone loves the Chainsaw Man, even though he's a hybrid devil. He seems to be the good one. So it makes sense then in that case why the special division, I think it's like Special Division 4, that Makima had with all the hybrids was accepted by the public. It was because there are people who do accept hybrids who aren't hostile. I mean, we even saw that in Angel's flashback in part 1. So General Dos says Mitaka is dead. She's not dead. Well, I guess she died and she came back in the same way Denji did. So she's an immortal now. She's a hybrid with the War Devil of all things. Singer says it's a new illustration in Manga Shueisha and Chainsaw Man PR Twitter. I will be checking that out probably after the chapter because I guess there's nothing to talk about with an illustration. Thanks for the heads up though. I'm going to check that on Twitter after this is done. Stephen David says, I wonder if maybe she saw Denji. Maybe she's going to be a simp because she wants to have a boyfriend. That's a good point. So now that's a good theory. I hope that's true. Maybe they'll have a whole fight and then after the first arc she'll want Denji to be a boyfriend. Maybe. So great theory. If that happens, you call it out first. So could be the case. So yeah, this chapter, pacing, fantastic, 50 pages. But just to introduce one character, phenomenal, great stuff. In terms of character development, also one whole chapter for a character that's 50 pages is more than enough. Great stuff there too. World building does a lot to build up the world, the school, what schooling and education is like in the Chainsaw Man world, some more general viewpoints of people, which we didn't get to see too much of actually in the first part. So that was really good, see what people generally think of devils and such. So all that stuff is great. So before I talk about the next point, 6 says, bro, Chainsaw Man Part 2 is so fire, I just finished the chapter and I loved every second of it, my man. That's what I'm talking about. I agree with you on every point. War Devil working with Gun Devil would be cool. I mean, Gun Devil's kind of irrelevant though now. And it seems like War Devil is stronger than, or like of a higher tier than Gun Devil for a lot of reasons. It would be interesting though. That would be interesting. But I think the Gun Devil's time is kind of up, right? It had its part in part 1. It's had its time to shine. Donnie Breed says, could the Chainsaw Man verse handle Sukuna? Yeah, they have hacks abilities, maybe. So I think characters like Darkness Devil, I don't know how to power scale, because I even made a video power scaling the top 10 strongest Chainsaw Man characters. In verse, yes, I can do that. But Chainsaw Man is just so unique and just bizarre. It's hard to compare it to other series, power scaling it to other series. Jujutsu Kaisen would be easier because we have a lot of like feats, we know characters. Like lightning is high tier, lightning speed, they can't dodge that in Chainsaw Man. I mean in Jujutsu Kaisen, we know like punching through skyscrapers, for example, it's impressive. We just don't, like, Chainsaw Man is too bizarre and unique to compare to other series. Tough one. It's a tough one, don't agree? Good question though. But I would say maybe the Primal Devils, like Darkness Devil, maybe could handle Sukuna. I just don't know. It's hard to compare those two series. But Sukuna is good though, if you want to compare him to other series. He has good feats. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen characters are good to be compared to other series. So Metabox says, Mitaka is hotter than Makima, fight me. Mitaka's cool. I mean, I don't feel any way for her like that, but she's cool. She's cool. I feel like, what is it like? I just really like her as a character. It's really hard to say so far. I mean, I don't actually like her that much. It's the War Devil that I like, that part of her, when it fused with her. I can't tell if that's her, or if it's the War Devil influencing her, or if it's the War Devil possessing her, or if it's just her now. I can't tell which one it is. I hope it's just her. I really hope that. Or maybe if there's a slight influence, I wouldn't mind. Because if that's the case, then current Mitaka at the end is a badass. I really like that character. We need power back soon, don't worry. If not this arc, probably some other arc in part 2. Tashimo says, I wonder if there's going to be a devil like Mahito. Oh, you mean a devil where it's made from human hatred or something along those lines? That would be crazy powerful, wouldn't it? My god, that would be terrifying. Maybe. We've seen all types of devils. Like, even this chapter introduced Justice Devil, introduced the War Devil, seeming to be... Okay, the War Devil seems to be something on the level of Makima. And I know that's a crazy statement, but realize this. The War Devil has the memories of what nuclear explosions are, even though the Chainsaw Man ate it. It has those memories. So it's clearly of like a very, very high tier. I'm not saying War Devil hybrid is that strong, maybe, who knows? I mean that like if the War Devil can fully manifest like how the Chainsaw Man manifested, it's probably as strong as Chainsaw Man. Like the Chainsaw Man, if the War Devil like fully manifested, not the hybrid. So pretty crazy. So Coco, oh, good to see you, man. Coco, how you doing? He says, did you read the chapter? Yeah, so that's why it says review time in the shop. So I reviewed the chapter. I mean, oh, you said read, sorry. I read the chapter. I've like half reviewed it. I reviewed like world building, great, pacing, fantastic, character development, wonderful. ASA Mitaka as a character is really, really good. She's very well written, very well written. I wasn't too big of a fan of her in the beginning. Not that she was bad, she was a great character, just a personal thing. But when I saw her at the end, when she had that moment of realization of what her life could have been like, that was fire. That was great. Great stuff right there. So I really like that. And obviously, her at the end with this new personality was great. So big fan of that, Mitaka. Six says, bro, I can already see the fight's going to be, yeah, top tier. I mean, Chainsaw Man just doesn't miss at all. So it's going to be crazy. But yeah, because this War Devil hybrid seems absolutely nuts. I imagine she's probably going to blend back into school. Like, people will notice the scars, ASA Mitaka. So this is part of my review of the next chapter. So theory crafting, I guess. Actually, before that, I get into theories, so that'll be a whole different section. I guess rating the chapter. So I gave a lot of points. If I had to rate it, so I don't want to compare this to part 1. I guess I'll just rate this as a general thing. So before I say this, just a quick disclaimer. I always say this every time I rate something. I have a very, very harsh rating system. 5 out of 10 is like average, completely average. 6 out of 10 is actually a good chapter. 7 out of 10 is a very good chapter, like very good. 8 out of 10 is a great chapter, so it's like a top tier chapter that's almost perfect. 9 out of 10 is seriously amazing. Like that is just beyond good. 10 out of 10 is chapter of the decade, or chapter of like the year or something crazy, or chapter of a whole 100 chapters. So I would say my final rating of this, okay, I might change this because I need to think a lot about this chapter. I need to reread it too a lot off stream because you know I'm going to be doing that. Come on, this chapter is fine. I'm going to like every day I'm at least like reading it once. But I would give it an 8.5, maybe a 9 actually. It's really strong. So that means like it's very, very great. Very great chapter. So by no means, I don't know, is 9 or too high? I don't know. This chapter is good though. I would say like 8.5, maybe a 9. I'll think about that. 8.5 seems great because it just really hits home every point strong. Pacing is great. Character development is great. World building is great. The structure of the story is great. I mean, I don't know. Like everything's the new character that was introduced is great. So nothing is done poorly. It does everything it needs to do at an excellent level. All right, so let me see what people are saying. Tashimo says, could the full power of the Chainsaw Man beat the Darkness Devil? I do not think so. I don't think so. If you disagree, that's fine. I have a whole video actually explaining that. So my Darkness Devil video where I explain that, and a video where I rank the top 10 strongest characters in Chainsaw Man. I have Darkness Devil above Chainsaw Man for a lot of reasons. It's not that Chainsaw Man is weak, but I mean, if you want, I could get into that. I could always a controversial take. People actually seem to agree with me, which I'm glad. I thought people would hate that point that I make, that the Darkness Devil is stronger. Do you think so? Coco says, do you think the Chainsaw Devil is going to be weaker in part 2 than 1, since there is way less fear targeted? So actually, someone said that before. So the theory that I have is, I think the Chainsaw Man fully manifested is going to be weaker, as we saw. I think the hybrid form that Denji has isn't, because we saw that even though everyone was fearing the Chainsaw Man, the hybrid form was actually stronger than ever when it beat like all 7 of the hybrids 7-1. Crazy stuff. So it seems like the hybrid is not weaker. Possibly though, maybe it is. But if I had to guess, it's just the fully manifested version. Singer says next chapter's on Tuesday. Perfect. So, alright, so I guess for everyone watching now, or if you watch the video when it's up, yeah, I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday. 6 p.m. KSA time, 4 p.m. BST time, so UK time, 11 a.m. EST time, so that's like American time. I'm going to be doing this every week. So, hey, guys, if you enjoyed, please do consider subscribing. I love this series. But Stefan says, what grade is Mitaka? She's probably, just by looking at her, maybe like 2nd or 3rd year, maybe, because it seems like a lot of time has gone by in high school, so it doesn't seem like it's her 1st year, maybe, but maybe like 2nd, 3rd, maybe she's like 15, 16, 17 at most. I'm not too sure, probably 16. It is usually the age range for these characters. I guess it depends on how Denji is now, because, you know, how much time has passed since Chainsaw Man Part 1 has ended. Because she'd probably be around Denji's age, isn't that probably the case? Maybe 3rd year, maybe. Because she seems to have like a lot of regrets for school, a lot. Which I get, no, it was because she was dying, she was having regrets on her life. But probably 2nd or 1st year, possibly 3rd, if I had to guess. Singer says, going to buy a manga, 100% getting JJK Volume 0. Not even sure if I should get a One Punch Man Volume 1 or Chainsaw Man Volume 9. Whichever one you want, man. Whichever you want. All of them bangers. One Punch Man, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, all bangers, for damn sure. So yeah, I gave my rating for the chapter. So I'll say 8.5. I'll leave it there. Okay. I don't want people to come into the stream and they don't know my rating system, so they might think it's bad. 8.5 is excellent. Like, that is very, very, very good. Not even good, it's great. So I'll actually just put theory time. Theory time. Okay, so what do I think is going to happen? So I think someone actually said this in the chat too. So I think, obviously, this War Devil hybrid ASA MITAKA is going to take on the Chainsaw Man, right? Denji. I think either one or two things is going to happen. Either A, Denji's going to kill her at the end of it. B, she's going to become a villain, like an antagonist, who may be okay with Denji. Or C, so actually 3 things. She'll, by the end of the fight, so they'll have a long fight, she'll realize Denji's cool, and she'll be okay with him. She'll be on his side. I hope it's the latter. I hope she sticks around. If I had to guess, it's more likely to be that, because this is quite a lot of, like, a full 50-page chapter for one character, just to kill her off. Even if she's the main antagonist, I do think Fujimoto wants to keep her around. Because remember, ASA MITAKA looks exactly like Eddie from Goodbye Eri, his recent one-shot. And she even does the pose where the hospital explodes. So he does, I think he likes her. You know, I think he'd keep her around. If he were to kill her, it'd probably be at the end of the series. What's your favorite new gen anime? Well, I guess Chainsaw Man doesn't count, right? Because that's not an anime. I guess the isekai don't count. Like, Overlord's old gen. I'd say Overlord or ReZero. But they're pretty old gen. They're like 2013, 14, 15. If you mean in recent times, tough one. That's very tough. It's like new gen, how, okay, tell me how many years we're talking by new gen. Do you mean like the past decade, or do you mean the past like year or 2 or 3? So, oh, okay, thanks. No, it's all good, Stefan. New trailer coming out on August 5th to 7th. Oh, you sure about that? Really? I did not know that. A new trailer's coming out for Chainsaw Man. I don't know if I'm going to review Chainsaw Man, to be honest. Because, like, covering anime it's dangerous. It's really, because I already got 2 copyright strikes. Actually, guys, yesterday, I got copyright strike twice for my Jujutsu Kaisen videos, which just had, granted, my fault. I was playing a risky game. I put the manga panels up on the whole video. I do that, so I'm gonna change my editing style. But yeah, I'm not gonna play around of reviewing anime. My God, I'd get striked to hell, because Shueisha have already striked me twice. So strike me once, they've copyright takedown me twice. So I'm on their radar. Guys. Listen, if I end up in a Japanese prison, I'll be live streaming from there. I'll see you boys in a Japanese cell. I mean, with how strict copyright is in Japan, guys, I'd be doing like 5 times the sentence of a serial killer. They don't mess around with copyright in Japan. Let's see. PP Poo Poo. Oh, good to see you. I'll just call you PP. Alright, I don't know. I always say the full name. Absolute legend, man. How you doing? Alright, I'm doing invasions on Dark Souls 3. If I can't as much, oh, good luck with those. PvP in Dark Souls, I'm not very good at. I like the PvE, but good luck with that, man. Good to see you too, PP. I hope you're better from your illness. So Coco says, okay, I meant both manga and anime. Oh, past 5 years. Okay, does ReZero count? No, the anime came out in 2015. I mean, it's still ongoing. If ReZero counts, ReZero is peak fiction. If we're saying anime and manga, second would be chainsawman. Okay, do you mean in terms of what I like though? That's a different question. Those 2 would still be up there, but if we're saying what I like as well, I'd say Overlord and Konosuba. Definitely Konosuba. That's like I hate this word, comfort, like comfort show, comfort anime. I really hate the idea, but yeah, Konosuba's my comfort anime, guys. It's cringy to say, but it's the case. I love the anime. But yeah, I guess it's those 4 in particular. I love Hajime no Ippo though, too, but not too much recently. But if you mean what I'm like on my top tiers, that's a different question though. But those are my favorite. Confirmed on Crunchyroll Expo 2022. Oof, good to know. Thanks, Sing, for the information. So anime is coming out, I guess the trailer is coming out August 5th to 7th, which is a long time. It's been quite a long time. Stefan said, is Denji's identity a secret? Yes, it is a secret. It's only known by the public safety division, so Kishibe, the high-ups, then all that. That's pretty much it. No one knows who he is. So we see at the end of Chainsaw Man, no one knows. Even in like the final arc, so we see in the television, everyone's like hyping up Chainsaw Man. They don't know who he is. They don't know it's Denji. So, and there's theories we see at like the last panel actually. Like, oh, Chainsaw Man's a high school student. I wonder who he is. No one knows who he is. No one knows it's Denji. But yeah, so Denji's gonna be a high school student. I imagine in this school specifically, he's gonna run into, what's her name? ASA MITAKA. So theory time. Okay, this is a theory section of the review or live stream. I don't know why I haven't been discussing theories. Should probably do that. I guess I was talking to you guys. I think that Asa Mitaka, now that she has the War Devil, she might be able to... No, that's incorrect. I was going to say she might be able to identify Denji as Chainsaw Man. However, remember, Denji, being a hybrid, wasn't able to identify Reize as a hybrid. So it's not like they have a radar or something to tell who or who isn't a hybrid or devil. So I guess she wouldn't know. Maybe she'd find out somehow. That's interesting. But yeah, is she gonna be the new... So theory, again, that's what this is, theory time. Is she gonna be the new Power? Maybe not like sister-like, but kind of like Batman and Robin. She's gonna be the sidekick, or maybe even have a crush on Denji. I think someone said that before. I think Stefan said that actually, right? Great theory, Stefan, if that's gonna be the case. But yeah, I mean, that would be really cool. She's simping for Denji, you know? I don't know, that'd be cool. So Stefan, another theory. Alright, let's see what this is. Theory, maybe she'll meet Denji not knowing... Yeah, so that's kind of what I imagine is going to happen. She'll walk into him, run into him. She's not going to know right away, because hybrids can't sense who other hybrids are. But, because no one knew Reize was a hybrid. But yeah, they'll probably run into each other. There is no censorship to the anime and the extra scenes, such as the beach scene. Yeah, that's true. So actually, I watched the panel on Anime Expo for the new Chainsaw Man anime. So yeah, no censorship at all. Absolutely not. And guys, crazy enough, they're gonna add canon material. So the beach scene, I think that is canon. It was like from a side manga, like the side panels. And I do think, it's just a guess, they'll probably add like a Kishibe Huanshi flashback scene, because that is like a little manga thing they have in the manga, side story. And they are gonna add canon stuff. So this is all really good. I think they said they're gonna add extra stuff to pace it better. Because it's not that the pacing's bad, especially not for the manga. Well, it depends on what you like, right? I think the pacing is fantastic for Chainsaw Man, fast-paced. But they are going to add stuff to make the pacing fit anime. It's because it doesn't really fit anime, is what they said. The director said, I think. Or someone, one of the people working for Chainsaw Man. So, PP says, I recovered. How are you, BT? I'm doing great as well. Doing really good, thank you. I'm glad you recovered. That's really nice to hear. But yeah, I'm chilling. Got copyright striked yesterday. Had 2 videos copyright taken down by Shueisha. But, you know, hanging in there. Yeah. If Denji was still alive in 2022, he'd be in his 40s, yeah. So, I always hear that. I always assumed it was taking place in 2000s, like the early 2000s, Chainsaw Man. Is it really 1980s? I guess that makes sense with the TVs they're using. Colio93 says, as we see the War Devil, would we see the 2 other 4... Oh, wait, is the War Devil one of the 4 horsemen? Wait, Wait, did Makima say their names? I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so fear and hunger, that's my theory. Maybe. Good theory, man. Good point right there. Maybe we'll see the other 4 horsemen. That would make sense if the War Devil is a 4 horsemen, because Makima and the 4 horsemen tried to kill the Chainsaw Man way back in the day in the Hell world. And if the 4 horsemen are on the same tier as Makima, that's why they would remember the memories that the Chainsaw Man consumed. That's why the War Devil would be on the same tier as Makima and remember, not forget the things Chainsaw Man has erased from existence. Kind of crazy. So, Singer says, bye, gotta go play something. A new sub for me. Listen, Singer, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the information. Thank you for your points too. It was good having you. And thank you for subscribing too. You're an absolute legend, man. Coco says, how are they going to add extra anime canon, like things that are just not in the manga? So yeah, both things. So adding the extra manga material and adding new stuff to the anime, which is all going to be canon, because it's being worked directly, very closely with Fujimoto, the author. So it's really great to hear, which makes sense. As I said earlier, manga pacing I think is fantastic, the fast-paced, but it just doesn't work for an anime at all. So it really makes sense why they're going to add extra stuff, which is great. Seriously, this gives a lot of incentive. I was going to watch it anyway, but for manga readers to watch it, because now there's going to be new information. We're going to learn a lot more about the world too. So, theory time is what we are in right now. Let's see, what other theories are there? So, I guess I'll conclude this, right? ASA MITAKA is, I just don't think he's, Fujimoto would give her a whole chapter, right? Just to have a kill off. Well, he kind of did that already, but a whole chapter for her introduction, for her backstory, is what we just got, really. It's like her origin story, just to kill her off. Even if she stays a villain, I think she'll survive, and she'll just lurk around in the world, but I do hope that after she fights Denji, and by the end of the arc, she'll be on his side. That's what I hope. Kind of like with, I was going to say a Jujutsu Kaisen spoiler for the new chapter, which given I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen mainly channel right now, though I've covered a lot of Chainsaw Man. Just in case people aren't caught up to Jujutsu Kaisen, I won't say any spoilers, because this isn't a Jujutsu Kaisen stream, so that would be unfair if I just dropped massive spoilers and some people here aren't caught up, or just anime onlys. Won't say anything there. Stephen David says, I think Denji won't age even in the 40s. Yeah, because he is, just like you say, a corpse, like Resident Evil, 18 Winters. Because Huan Shi, we saw in Kichibe's flashback, well, not flashback, but mini-story, which I hope they'll include in part 1, in the anime, sorry. But Huan Shi didn't age. When she was in her 20s, she looks the exact same as she does now. So hybrids don't age, I guess. Great to know for Denji, lucky him. People are saying, so Maxwell Foster, oh, good to see you, Maxwell. I saw you were in the chat when the stream hadn't started, it was in the waiting area. Good to see you here now. People are waiting, people are saying the Justice Devil is a waste of potential, but I personally think Fujimoto is emphasizing the strength of the War Devil, not incorrect. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Because the War Devil is, let me scroll back up, Collie093, I'll say Collie. He said that the War Devil was one of the 4 horsemen. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but crazy if it is. That would put it on the same tier as Makima. Even if the Justice Devil is a really strong devil, like the Blood Devil or the Violence Fiend and such, the War Devil, if it's really one of the 4 horsemen, and it clearly seems to be on Makima's tier because it retains the memory, I'm power scaling a bit, but it is on another level. So it's not that the Justice Devil is weak, it's like you say, the War Devil is that strong. One of the 4 horsemen on Makima's tier. I mean, Makima is top 5 in the verse, so, no disrespect to Justice Devil at all. War Devil's just something else. So Coco says JJK192 is he? Absolutely, absolutely. I know I gave that the same rating as this chapter, but that's specifically because obviously that chapter had many chapters of build up, many chapters. So this is kind of like I still said this chapter was great, like an excellent, great chapter, like 9 out of 10. So, which for me, obviously, my rating system is phenomenally good. Ria Hortaleza. Okay, I'm just gonna say Ria. I'm very sorry if I butchered your name. I'm horrible with names. I'm very sorry. Even my own language, I'm Kurdish. I am horrible with the names in my own language. Hello, how you doing? Oh, you asked something too. Fear Devil, strong, definitely strong. Because it's a general consensus, right? Everyone fears something. So, I guess it's the idea of, do you fear fear itself? If it's just fearing fear, then it's not that strong. If it's just the general idea, however, of fear, like the embodiment of fear for anything, then my god, it's probably insanely powerful. So, it depends on one of the two. I imagine the Fear Devil is going to be very powerful. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, sorry, Ria. Sorry about that. I'll say Ria. But yeah, if I had to say, Fear Devil it's only one of the two. Either broken as absolute hell, if it's the embodiment of fear itself, but if it's like, if you fear fear itself, then it's not that strong. But if I had to guess, it's going to be broken as hell. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to change the text to theory time. I mean, actually, wait, there are a couple theories. Hold on, wait. I have too many ideas, guys. There's so many ways this could go. So first of all, sorry, my voice kind of like just cut right there. It's a sign I need water, but listen, grind don't stop. I need to talk about this. I really want to talk about this. The War Devil is a owl, which is interesting, first of all. So I guess the embodiment of these devils when they exist in the current world doesn't have to be anything specific. It's really crazy. So one parallel I've seen, obviously, I imagine this is something really obvious, so other reviewers are going to be talking about it, but ASA MITAKA's, when she fused with the War Devil, her final thoughts, everything is a one-to-one comparison, like parallel to Denji. She went through the exact same experience. So remember, just like when Denji, got his body cut up, he had like all these regrets. He said he wanted to live a bit more selfishly. He literally, it's one-to-one with chapter 1 of Chainsawman. Wait a minute, of part 1. Like it's a one-to-one thing right now. But just replace Denji with ASA MITAKA. And of course, Denji, Pochita, is that how you say it? I'm not too sure. Like Poticha, the little thing, mascot thing. That was a dog. And so it seems like the War Devil is an owl. So I guess they just take over the bodies of, of animals. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's really interesting. Like a one-to-one parallel with Denji's origin and ASA MITAKA. Granted, there are, differences, like Denji, different life, different circumstances that happen to that, but when they were dying, the final thoughts, want to live selfishly, the fusing of a devil, destroying the devil that killed them. Yeah, this is pretty interesting, I can't lie. Stephen David, if you have funny theory, maybe all 4 horsemen are going to be reincarnated into women, either trying to use, simp, kill Denji. Every one of the 4 horsemen is going to be introduced in every part. My god, wait, that is a fantastic theory. What the hell? That actually fits with Fujimoto's writing. As crazy as that is. Yo, Stephen David, man, you have really good theories. I can't even lie. My man, you do not miss. That is a great theory. I hope that happens. So even if the funny part isn't true, what you're saying about each arc being related to the 4 horsemen, wait, that's actually a great theory. That could actually be the case. Hold on a second. Each arc that's going to happen is going to cover one of the 4. Because, as people have been saying, so I need to double check this once the review is over, it seems like the War Devil is one of the 4 horsemen that Makima fought with to beat the Chainsaw Man in hell. So it does stand to reason that we're going to be seeing the other horsemen, because they all have something out for Denji. Which, my god, man, your theory makes so much sense. Which makes sense. Guys, remember, the 4 horsemen were wanting to kill the Chainsaw Man for a reason. We're seeing now that the War Devil wants to kill the Chainsaw Man to release the nuclear bombs that it ate or erase from existence. So it seems like every horseman has a vendetta against the Chainsaw Man. Cargo says War Devil. Yep, War Devil, my man. War Devil. Well, I guess War Devil is not a man, my woman. Easy. I guess it just doesn't sound. For some reason, why is that a little tangent here? When you say like my man, that means like someone did something good. When you say my woman, why doesn't it have the same effect? Why? My woman. Because in that case, it sounds like you're saying like the partner, right? This is such an odd tangent, guys. I'm very sorry about this. Isn't that right? Like, why is that a thing? They should both work. Huh. Or maybe it's just because people use it in stories, like my man. It's just turned into that. Have no idea why I started talking about that, by the way. I actually have no clue. But yeah, ASA MITAKA, great character. Very similar origin story to Denji, which is great. Absolutely great. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I guess that's actually it for the theory, because I don't know what else to talk about. I've covered everything I want to say. But I imagine once I reread this a couple times, there's going to be so much to talk about. I'll mention all that in my next live stream. So before I actually start reviewing, I'll be talking about everything else I think of. So yeah, to anyone who's still around, remember, every Tuesday, 11 a.m. EST, or as you can see in the pinned comment, 4 p.m. BST, so British time, 6 a.m. KSA, so Middle Eastern time, I'm going to be reviewing and doing a live reaction, like I did today, to this series. So obviously, and also if you don't know this, yes, I am covering primarily Jujutsu Kaisen on my channel, excluding the live reactions here, but I have a lot of Chainsaw Man content already made on my channel. So yeah. Ria says, wait, Chainsaw Man Part 2 is already released? Ria, you are late to the party. I've already reacted, reviewed, and given theories on the chapter. Yes, it is. So actually, if you want, I will link the chapter in the chat. I'll link it for you, because I can actually do that, because I'm linking an official source. So copy. Let me do this. And to anyone else who's watching and they haven't read the chapter or they don't know where to read it, don't worry, guys. I got you guys. All right, your boy's here for you. I'm linking it right now. Let me go to chat. This is the chapter. So it obviously depends on where you live, because I know I'm on holiday in the Middle East, because I'm from UK London. So in the UK obviously you can use the website, but what I realize is in the Middle East this doesn't work. So you need to use a VPN depending on where you live. But once you do that, and hopefully it works in your country, it's free. Don't worry, you can read the latest chapters for free. And I'm not going to get in trouble for linking it. It's the official licensed source. So all good, guys. If Shueisha or someone from Shueisha who copyright striked me yesterday, got hit by 2 of them. If you're watching this, listen, I'm innocent. You see this? I don't read illegally. I don't link illegally. So please stop copyright striking my channel. Oh, okay, thanks. No, it's all good, Ria. And to anyone else who's here and wants, because I'm about to end the stream as well. So if you want to just click onto that. Where to buy the manga? Man, I've suddenly become a salesman for the official series. What is going on? If you want to buy the manga, you can just buy it on, I guess, your local bookstore. So in the UK, we have Waterstone, so Forbidden Planet. I guess if you're in America, Barnes & Nobles. You can just buy them there. You can order off Amazon. That's what I do. You can order literally all of it from Amazon. But other than that, I guess local bookstores that have international selling manga. And of course, online. It's always online. That's where to buy it. You could actually buy on the website I linked to. But yeah, the website I linked is, how do I say this? It's where you can read it for free officially. So yeah, I'm not going to get copyright destroyed for linking that. So yeah. But again, for everyone who tuned in, I do this every Tuesday. I'm going to be reviewing Chainsaw Man stuff, and I upload Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you're a fan of that, I upload that pretty regularly on my channel right now. And I have a backlog of Chainsaw Man stuff, really good Chainsaw Man stuff, if I had to say. I'm happy with those videos. If you want to check those out, as well as an absolute great beginning for part 2. Davey, I'm just going to call you Davey. I completely agree. Like I said, in case you just missed a review, fantastically paced, fantastically world development, fantastic character development, and obviously world building too. Everything is just done very, very well. Absolutely great chapter. And of course, parallels Denji, chapter 1, literally a 1-to-1 parallel of his origin story too. Kenny, so I'll just say this before I end the stream. Kenny says, will full stream be available to watch when after stream is down? Yeah, definitely will. So if you want to watch the full stream, it's going to be up on my channel right away. But YouTube is kind of weird, so once the stream ends, I think it's actually going to take an hour or 2 for the whole thing to be available. So you could watch 2 minutes of it for some reason. But for the whole stream to be available, it's going to take an hour or 2, which sucks because, it'd be way better for me if the whole stream was available right away. I guess YouTube needs to process it or something, which is weird because other YouTubers, when they finish their live streams, it's all available right away. Maybe it's because I'm not partnered. It was a fun live stream. Yeah, thank you, Stefan, for joining. And thank you, honestly, everyone who said, even if you didn't say anything, first of all, in the chat, if you just watched, stuck around, no matter how long, thank you very much for watching. Like, even if you don't subscribe or you don't like, that's all good. Just the fact that you decide to check out, I appreciate that so much. So thank you very much. And obviously to everyone who did chat, who did like or comment or subscribe or chat, whatever, you guys are all legends too. Absolutely. And yeah, that's the end. I'll see you all, who want to stick around, next Tuesday. So yeah, stick around for that. Okay, I want to end the stream, but one last thing Maxwell said. I'll come up with some interesting theories to our next stream. Oh, for sure. So when the next stream starts, it'll be like 30 minutes before the chapter starts, where I just discuss the series. But yeah, I don't want to prolong it too much, guys. Enjoy your day. Hope you guys like the chapter as well. And seriously, guys, I really hope your week is a good one. And a lot of luck your way. I'll see you all Tuesday. Take care. Bye.